Okay, so it's the 8th of February, and this is what's left of my lambs from last April. There's 30 that I've saved back to be ewe lambs, which are actually being to the ram, and they will start lambing in April. So another couple of months, and you get them sheared in the next week or so. And the rest of them are the wethers that are left to be sold. Quite a few of those are over 40 kilos, and I'll be getting them in and having a weigh up. But this is the last of my stubble turnip feed. I've still got some grass that they can go onto after this. Although, like I said, the ewe lambs are going to be sheared, so they'll be in the shed on silage for a couple of weeks because it is a bit chilly still, being February. Over here is this chicory that I left to go to seed last year. So this is a herbal lay. I've run the pigs over it last year, and then put the stubble turnips in, and they came through the grass. So that's all I did. I didn't do anything else. I went over with a chain harv. So the pigs went in. I sowed the stubble turnip seed. I went over it with a chain harv, and that was in the end of July, beginning of August. So yeah, there's quite a bit of grass here, and actually the pigs are here now as well. So I've actually got 2 strands on the lambs. You can see so there's a couple that I have had trouble with, a couple of wethers jumping over. Luckily no ewe lambs, but I didn't want the ewe lambs to get trained, so normally I'll run 1 strand, but this was just fairly easy. I'm moving the fence every day, just so I haven't got to wind it up, just sliding the posts in. So I thought I don't want to risk training ewe lambs to jump fence, and so I put 2 strands on. But the pigs are still behind 1, and they're right next to I'm moving their fence a little bit twice a day actually. And you can see it's been pretty dry the last week. We had quite a bit of rain the end of January, but it's not bad. There's even a little bit of dry soil here from what they turned it over. But this is what they're doing, and then this will be put back into herbal lay again in a couple of months, which is basically what's there now. But it's herbs are getting a bit older, so pigs got to do something in the winter. But yeah, I've given them a bit of barley. It's dry enough I can feed them straight on the ground. They've got an ark and a platform down there, or some rubber mats where I do feed them, but it's just easier if I can just put it on the ground. And so the sheep have nibbled at the turnips, but they haven't completely eaten them all, but that's okay because it leaves some for the pigs, and they don't leave anything behind. And so I'm grazing the pigs up the hill, grazing the sheep across. So, and once they've finished eating the barley, they will dig all this up, eat the stubble turnips, and then it will look like that this afternoon. It's just their morning feed now, so I'll give them the next piece, which will be this piece here, and the sheep will move over a bit more. Sheep probably about a week left, but like I said, they'll be going into the shed and taking the ewe lambs out and getting them shorn and selling away everything that's over 40 kilos live weight now is going to be gone. So then we got a month really before the grass really gets growing, depending on the weather. We have got probably 2 or 3 weeks of grass and 2 or 3 weeks of silage and hay left, so not too worried about our feed situation at the moment. So there we go, little update, and nice to see pigs and sheep grazing side by side with 1 strand of electric fence between them. Not very often we do that, but it can be done, and they don't really they're used to it. They don't take any notice of each other. They've grown up, all of them have grown up having the other species just the opposite side of a fence from when they were very small, so they don't take any notice of it. There we go, little update for February, and I'll see you directly.